Hi my babies, and welcome back to another video. It's your girl Virgo Garden. If you don't know, now you know. Anything you need to know about a little of me will be down below in the description box. Alright y'all, shit. Had to push this one out of me today, but I'm here, and that's what matters, okay? Long as you show up, that's what matters. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and get into this read. Alright, first card out is the Queen of Swords. Make sure I get this focus right. Alright, so I feel like they're saying, like, especially when it comes to finances, a lot of y'all are thinking hard about your finances right now. A lot of y'all are, kind of like, I don't want to say a mental turmoil, but more so, it's like your mind is just all over the place when it comes to your finances. It's like you don't know which way you want to go yet. You know what you want your end result to be, but you just don't know which way you want to go yet. Or you don't necessarily know the way that you want to execute it exactly. It's like you have pieces of the plan, but not the whole thing put together yet. Also, I feel like a lot of y'all might be really guarded right now, not wanting to let anyone in on your ideas, what it is you're about to do, what moves you're about to make, what you've been strategizing on. A lot of y'all being guarded when it comes to money as well, especially with them income tax checks. All right, because because you don't want anyone to come in and take advantage of you anymore. So I feel like that's why that Queen of Swords is here. Now, the next card that we have behind that, the underlying energy, is the Chariot card. This card seems to come out a lot in this deck. And I feel like that Chariot card is just like you're walking away from something or releasing yourself from a situation that is just, Lord have mercy, these damn cards. That, damn, and the card that came out about to complete my sentence. Walking away from situations that just were not for you, okay? With this Five of Cups energy. I feel like a lot of y'all feel like wherever it was that you were in your past, before this retrograde, before 2020, it's no longer the place for you, because the Five of Cups came out to clarify river, which is movement. So that goes back to this Chariot card when I say a lot of y'all are really working on moving. Some of y'all may literally be working on moving to a new place, moving to a new city, moving to a new state. Some of y'all may want to change coast. Some of y'all may go from like a cold climate to a hot climate, or vice versa, or something like that. It's like you feel like where you're at, it's no longer working with your energy. And that's what I'll be talking about when I be like geographical stress is a real thing, because certain areas are just not good for your energetic makeup, and that's just what it is. So I feel like a lot of y'all, it's like wherever it is that you were, whether it be literally, physically, whatever, in life, especially financially, is no longer where you want to be. Because a lot of y'all, even though you may not be struggling as hard as some people that you may know, or other people that you may know, a lot of y'all feel like you're not doing as good as other people around you, or other people that you may know as well. I feel like y'all are regretting a past mistake that you have made when it comes to your finances, and it's like you're still kind of beating yourself up for that. It's like you wish you hadn't made that choice or made that mistake. But I feel like with this River card, they're saying you're now working on getting back on the right path. So don't worry too hard, boo. Okay, shit don't work out. You got to keep thinking that, though. You can't think it for 2 days and go back to, oh man, shit's so fucked up. Nah, shit's not gonna change that quickly, alright? It's really not gonna change that quickly. Okay, what the fuck? What y'all be doing? Just throwing money out the window to people? Like, the hell is going on here? Yeah, y'all just throwing money out the window, huh? Damn. We got Wolf, Instinct. That's the next card. That's about listening to your intuition. Y'all see the mountains is behind that lone wolf. You're by yourself. You ain't got friends and family and people to depend on. You got to depend on yourself. Your natural instincts, okay? Them obstacles are behind you. You see the river is behind him as well, but that river looks like it's partially frozen, which means there's no movement right now. So I feel like a lot of y'all are, like I said, working your way out. That's where, here it is. Here it is. I got it. Ring the bell. A lot of y'all, like I said, is moving away from this place of lack, from this place of feeling like you don't have enough, or you don't have enough to give, or have enough to stand on, and you're working on getting back on that right path. And that's like, this is literally where you're at right now. Your obstacles are behind you. You're figuring out which way it is that you need to go right now, and the river behind you is starting to break up. It's starting to what's it called? Defrost, I think. Is it defrost, y'all? Y'all know what I'm trying to say, though. It's yeah, defrost. It's melting. Okay, it's allowing things to move more fluidly. All right. So the clarification, clarification for that. I see why this river is frozen, because we got two cards and neither one of them are good. Okay, we got the Three of Swords, and then we got the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, that's why your river is frozen. A lot of y'all put yourself out there, and remember, we got this Queen of Swords, so that's why you're feeling guarded, and you're like, no, back the hell up, I ain't sharing shit with you. All right, that's why a lot of y'all are really feeling like that, because you were being genuine. You were really giving your all. You was giving the best that you could to a person or a situation, and you got straight shitted on. Okay? Got straight shitted on. That goes back to that self-infliction. When that person showed you the first time, you take mental note. When they do it the second time, goddamn it, it's time to start planning moves, okay? Because me personally, I'm a 3-time person, all right? I'm going to break that down to you right now. I'm a 3-time person, meaning I don't care if you're elderly, if you're a child, if you're a dog, cat, chicken, adult, I don't care. When I say child, I don't care if you're 1. I don't care if you're 11, okay? I tell you something the first time, and you don't respond or react into what I told you the first time, I'm going to assume, you know what? You ain't hear me, or maybe you ain't understand me. So I'm going to tell you the second time, all right? When I tell you the second time, I know I'm saying it loud and clear enough for you to hear me and to understand me, all right? So when you do not respond to that second time, now I'm going to feel like you're fucking trying me, and now we got a fucking problem, okay? The third time, I'm not really gonna say too much shit. I'm gonna just swing, goddammit, okay? And that has been my policy for a long time, and as you know, working on self-growth. But I really feel like you shouldn't have to say anything more than 3 times. Now, I'm not saying go swing on somebody if they owe you money and you done asked for it twice already. That's not what I'm saying. Virgo Garden is not bailing nobody out of jail. That's not what I'm saying, okay? What I'm saying is, if you say something to somebody twice and they refuse to respond to it, then you know that person is refusing to respect you, and it's time to move the fuck on from the situation, all right? That's what I'm saying. Don't be swinging on nobody, because I hope y'all know, if you swing on someone and you miss, that's still a charge. It's called attempted assault. I know someone who got arrested for it. Not me though, no. Both my charges were straight assaults, all right? They were assaults. It won't no attempt. It happened. It happened. And I told the judge I did it. All right, y'all. So next we got the Breach card, which is the whale coming up out of the water. And as we all know, whales naturally live in the ocean. They live in water. So for them to come out into a dry climate, even though it's normal for them to do it, sometimes it's not normal, to happen all the time. But the point is, when they're breaching, it's a change of environment, okay? They're going from what they're used to, everything flowing the same way within the water, to breaking through those limitations and doing something different. All right, so clarification that we got for that is the Page of Pentacles. I feel like a lot of y'all may be scared to step out there, to try something new, to do something different, because you never been there before. You like, what the fuck am I supposed to do with this? Okay, it's like if you didn't know how to cook and they just throw you in culinary school, and they were like, oh, yeah, you're gonna make lobster. Okay, lobster is a meal. You have to make it a certain way. You gotta cook it a certain way. You gotta know what the fuck you're doing with lobster. All right. You're gonna be looking like, what the fuck I'm supposed to do with this? All I know how to make is chicken. Okay, it's like putting a Asian chef in a Italian restaurant. He's not gonna know what the fuck to do. He might a little bit with the noodles, but he's not really gonna know what the fuck to do. Okay, so that's why you educate yourself and you have a starting point. That's what this Page of Pentacles is. It's your starting point. So don't feel like, oh man, I'm broke, or oh man, I'm struggling. No, this is your starting point. And if other people can't see it or rock with it, one, they don't have your vision. They don't know. That shit won't made for them. But they can stand on the sidelines and clap though. Shit. If you ain't gonna help, don't hinder, bitch. Okay? But understand, this is your starting point. It's okay. You have to start from somewhere. Jay-Z did not become the best rapper ever. Okay? Opinions. I know it's opinions. Opinion, okay? But you got to give that man his respect. He done put in work. But he did not become one of the most respected rappers ever by staying stuck in this phase. He knew he had to start somewhere, and he knew where he wanted to go when he got there. Okay? That's a Sagittarius for your ass, all right? So understand, you have to take that leap of faith. You have to take that chance. You have to understand, okay, this is what I'm starting with, but I'd rather have a solid foundation to start with and take my time building than have a faulty foundation and get there quickly and then my shit get fucked up when I'm thinking this is my time to kick back and celebrate. No, I got to go all the way back to the beginning and start over again. I'd rather start off slow and get the shit right than have to go back and do it again. My mama always used to tell me when I was a child, and I know my children gonna hate me for this because I'm gonna instill this shit in them too, okay? If you do it right the first time, you ain't gotta do it again, all right? And also, underlying energy for that clarification was the Eight of Wands, which is all about hitting your mark. And behind that, I gotta point out, it's the Page of Cups. So work your way through these emotions, work your way through these waters. Oh. Okay, I'm not picking that card up, but I saw what it was before it fell. It was the Six of Pentacles, all right? So we're just going to rock with it. You gotta know how to adjust, especially if you want to make money. You got to know how to adjust, okay? So we got... They make shit happen for a reason. So we got perspective, which is all about adjusting, okay? Like I like to talk about on this card, you could either look at this as the darkness taking over the light or the light breaking out of the darkness. It's all on how you want to look at it. It's all on your perspective, okay? It's all on how you choose to adjust your vision. Do you want darkness to overtake you, or are you overtaking darkness? Are you still looking at shit the same way? Especially with this last retrograde we had, because that shit won't no walk in the park. And to anybody who this last retrograde was a walk in the park for, fuck yeah, okay? With love, though. Fuck you with love is good. If I just say fuck you and don't say with love, then no, that's a problem. That's a problem. But what I need y'all to understand is shit will not change until you do. Okay? And then also clarification for that. It's the wheel of fortune. Shit will not change until you do. Okay? We is on it tonight. What? Next, we have passion, which is fire. That Sagittarius shit I was talking about. Look at this shit just coming out like water, boy. Alright. So, as y'all know, fire, passion is all about going after what it is you desire. A lot of y'all have a desire to get that bag. If that's what your desire is, then... I was about to lie. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. That's not a good desire to have. Okay, like my grandma said, if we love money, we will hold on to it. We don't love money. We love what money can do for us, okay? Money is a tool. That's what you gotta understand. Money is a tool. It helps you build what you want, but it's not really what you want. You like what money can do for you. Okay, what is it that makes your heart feel like it's set on fire? Because whatever that is where your money will be. I'm gonna let you know that right now. Like, I know a lot of y'all like to watch reality TV shows. Yeah, I know I watch reality TV shows too. But you're not gonna end up like these people on reality TV with this amazing life, because their lives is fucked up, okay? But you're not gonna end up with the big house and the fancy car and going on vacation every year in some foreign country, okay? If you're not passionate about what you're doing. You will always have a lack of money if you're not passionate about what you're doing. They say you're supposed to do it to the point where it don't even feel like it's work. You're supposed to enjoy it that much. When I make y'all salt baths and y'all wax melts and y'all aura mist, it does not feel like work to me. I love doing it. I enjoy doing it because I know I'm doing what I'm supposed to be. I know whether it's with my card readings or whether I go to somebody's house and do ceremonies, because I do ceremonies as well, but y'all just don't live in my area, so naturally I can't come to your house, okay? Unless you're gonna pay for a ticket and a hotel plus services, then yeah, I'll come out to your city. But if you ain't paying for all that, I'm sorry, boo, okay? But whether I'm doing card readings, whether I'm doing my ceremonies, whether I'm doing a counseling session, or whether I'm doing my poetry or my music or my holistic company, which is Queen Alchemy, it does, or my charity. I have a charity too. None of that feels like work to me. Sometimes I get overwhelmed because it's a lot to do and I'm one fucking person over here building a fucking empire, okay? But I love everything I do. I love all of it. It does not feel like work to me. As y'all can tell by the background of this wall, clearly I don't live in a mansion, okay? But I love my life right now. I'm not the richest. I struggle just like y'all do. But I see where my life is going. And when I changed my mind, when I changed my perspective, money started flowing in more. My life started getting better. Started waking up happier. Running into the right people I need to have connections with. Do what your heart desires. That's when you will really live a happy life, okay? So clarification, we got the Judgment card, which is all about, they're saying, okay, you change your perspective, or you're changing your perspective. Now it has to be tested. What judgment calls are you making? Are you really listening to your intuition and letting your intuition guide you on the path you're really supposed to be on? And then we also got the Strength card with that as well. So the Strength card is all about, one, knowing that everything that you've been through was for a reason. Knowing that it has not weakened you, it has made you stronger. Also, releasing this beast on the inside, I feel like they're saying, in a good way, not in a bad way. Saying, fuck what people think. Fucking let your confidence out. Let it out. Be who you really want to be. A lot of y'all struggling with your confidence and whether you feel like you're good enough or not. Be who the fuck you want to be. There's only one you, and you were put here for a reason. Don't let your life go to waste. Okay? This is a call for you to step into your position of power now. Because you have something special in you that the world needs that no one else can fucking give. It took me 10 years to put out Queen Alchemy. 10 years ago, I was not thinking about getting up on YouTube posting videos like this. 10 years, y'all, to put out my business, and now it's here, and I'm helping people. Y'all be emailing me, telling me how you got that job, how you got this, how you and your loved one worked out, how this happened for you, how that money came in for you, how you feel better and more vibrant, and you just feel more confident, you got your swag back. That's what I'm here for. Like, y'all got to wake up. It's 2020. What are you going to do to make your impact in this world? What are you going to do that's going to leave a legacy for your children to keep building onto? Don't let the cycle end with you. You were put here for a reason. They want to know, are you strong enough to deal with what your purpose is? Are you strong enough to carry out your mission? Have you learned your lessons that they've been giving you for the last 10, 20 years to get you to the point that they really want you at? Do you understand what you are being called to do? It's a responsibility that comes with it, okay? Underlying energy for this deck, we got ocean, which is that ebb and flow. It's a lot of water going on here, y'all. A lot of purging going on. Make sure you're cleansing these negative energies out, okay? It's going to be some up and downs, but know with every sunset, there will be a new sunrise. It all depends on how you want to look at it. Then we got waterfall, which is effortless. Allowing things to naturally occur. Allowing things that do not any longer belong in your life to naturally move their way out, so that the new may move its way in and move its way in quickly. Okay, ring the bell. Ring the bell. All right, and then we got purification. I told y'all. See, this card came out when I was shuffling. I put it back in. Came out again. Put it back in. And now it's here in the underlying energy. This is all about releasing your past. Your past has held you back long enough. They want you to let it go. They want you to be free. They want you to be open. Show the world what you have, because if you're being guarded, like the Queen of Swords, being guarded, not wanting to let anyone in, you're not letting anyone see what's in there either, and all that beautifulness that is in there. Okay? Don't be so guarded all the time. It's okay to put your sword down sometimes, okay? And then behind that, the reason why they want you to be open is so you can receive these blessings. You can't receive nothing with up closed hands. My mama used to tell me the story about the sand that used to get on my goddamn nerves. You know how when you a teenager, your parents always got a goddamn parable to give you when you really don't want to hear that shit. Boy, that shit makes so much sense to me now. My mom always used to say, I don't even know where she got it from. Fuck where she got it from. But she was like, if you go to the beach, basically, and you scoop up sand in your hand, and you hold it really tight, the tighter you hold on to something, the more that sand's going to slip out the sides of your hands and in between the cracks of your fingers. Because you're holding it so tight, you're putting too much pressure on it. But when you just open up your hand and let it sit there and just let it be. Okay, that was the lesson right there. Let it sit there. Let it be. It won't go anywhere. Okay? And that's how I address my relationships. You want to act stupid if you want to. Go on out there, fool, and act stupid. You come back, the goddamn door be locked. I bet you that. Change your locks on that ass. Act stupid if you want to. Shit. Virgo. That is a Virgo. That Kiki Palmer song. I got Virgo tendencies. Boy, that is me. Cross me once and it's over. You hear me though? Ring the bell. Ring the bell on that one. Alright, so next, y'all, we got yin and yang. And I feel like they're saying, one, yes, there needs to be balance. But two, I feel like y'all need to... I told y'all this in one of the other readings like a week or two ago. I was like, whichever one is the dominant one, let it have a break and let the other one in. Okay? Some of y'all are... Ooh, good gracious. Some of y'all are, okay, there we go. Are too yang. And it intimidates people. I'm not saying be humble. That's not what the fuck I'm saying. Humble means to make yourself less than. Fuck that. We done that long enough. I'm not saying be humble, but don't be arrogant, okay? And then some of y'all get the yin and you need to be more expressive, be more open, be more colorful, okay? I was going to say creative, but more colorful. No one wants to work with someone with a dull personality. Just saying, okay? So you need to find that perfect balance, because I feel like that perfect balance between that yin and that yang is going to work great for your money. But I also talk about how that works great with relationships too. I know this is not a love reading, but love keeps coming up, and I feel like it's affecting some of y'all. Like love has affected some of y'all bag in some type of way, and that's why this boundaries card is here, and that's why that Queen of Swords that came out in the beginning, because you learning where your boundaries need to be kept. Don't move them, okay? Don't compromise. You compromise on a lot of things, but your boundaries is not one of them, okay? Do not compromise on your boundaries. Somebody say they need some gas to get to, they need some gas for the rest of the week so they can get to work. Tell them you do too, and you hope they find it, okay? Shit, sometimes you can't help people. You gotta make sure you got enough for you and yours, Okay, you ain't gonna be paying nobody else light bill and fuck around, forget you forgot to pay yours and you sit in the dark for a month. Fuck that. Fuck that. Alright, then the last one we got is the garden, which I know is all about that reflection and that growth. King of Pentacles coming out with his sexy ass. Finally reaching that place of peace when it comes to your finances and your stability or just your plan or what it is that you want to do, because he is also a great planner. But y'all know he's a very abundant person who gives from a place of abundance with enough to give, like I always tell y'all. Now, we also had got the Fool. And we had got the High Priestess. I need for y'all to be fucking listening to y'all intuition. This shit is not a game right now. Especially going into the spring equinox this week. Please be listening to your intuition. Please be letting your third eye, she got on that purple, guide you. Do your research. Spend your time with yourself. Meditate. Get grounded. Cleanse. Do what you have to do to prepare for this new cycle, to prepare for this new beginning. And do not walk into this new cycle making the same dumbass mistakes you've been making, okay? Sorry, I had to put it like that with your boot, but I had to. Underlying energy, we got the Page of Swords, and then we also got the Three of Cups. I feel like some of y'all may be too scared to step up into a social situation and show people what it is that you have, because you may be scared that you're going to intimidate people. But I feel like once you do, you are going to blossom. Please continue to watch your back from them backstabbers. Them OJs is still out there. Backstabbers. Alright, they is still out there. Now, this connection, I feel like it goes back to this movement. All this movement we've been having with the Chariot and all this stuff coming out. I feel like, once again, like I said, you're moving away from disappointing situations and you're moving more towards people who are more on your level, okay? Because we got worthiness behind that with self-respect. You know what it is you bring to the table. Stop second-guessing yourself, boo, okay? Make them pay what they owe, okay? You gonna pay what you owe, Santa. What was that? Boondocks. Oh, man. Rest in peace, John Witherspoon. All right, y'all. So we're about to wind this down. Got two more cards for you out of the Egyptian deck. The first one is new, which is the swirly whirly. This is something very, a lot of y'all are headed on a new journey. That spring equinox is Wednesday. So a lot of y'all are headed on a new journey, okay? Stepping into the real 2020. Now, this card is about the beginning and the end, the beginning of a potent transformation with far-reaching possibilities. Shall we ring the bell? We shall. And then the last one that we got is Amen. Okay? Yes, as in Amun-Ra. Hidden forces at work in the source of creative power. Like I always tell y'all, creativity is all about the manifestations, which is linked to your solar plexus. So make sure you're doing your color therapy this week, especially with this spring equinox coming in. Focusing on that solar plexus would be great. Okay, so that means you want to eat yellow foods. Orange juice is yellow, so you could drink orange juice. Don't be drinking no goddamn yellow Fanta, some shit. That is not fucking color therapy, okay? That is food poisoning. Nah, but wear your yellows. Ladies, you know, you can paint your nails yellow. You can put on yellow eyeshadow. Shit, if you do the colored eyelashes and whatever works for you, guys. The little stretchy band bracelets or whatever, you can do that. Whatever works for you, wherever it could work in. Or if you just need to go get a yellow flower and put in your car for a few days. But one thing about me, I need to find out if that affects anything else. I don't like dead flowers or dead plants around me, okay? So as soon as a plant dies or I start seeing brown, it got to go, okay? Plants are supposed to be alive. So when it starts dying off, make sure you get rid of it, all right, babies? Stay focused on that bag. Know your worth and know that you are worth all this good coming towards us. Can we get it in for the real 2020 now? Can the real 2020 please stand up, okay? Love you, babies. Stay focused on that bag and don't be giving away your valuables. And if you're going to share it, they got to work for it. Love you, babies. Mwah.